China is back with a crazy AI model that will completely blow your mind. If you had a look at Queen 2.5 Max and thought that was cool, check out Manus. Hi everyone, this is Pratash Bis in front of you, and Manus is a general purpose AI agent who can do the task on your behalf. Yes, you heard it right. Unlike ChatGPT or any other LLM model who will always ask you for input to give you the output, but Manus is different. With its AI agentic abilities, it will actually execute on a task on the query that you give it to it and will start execute on it and will give you the final output at the end of its conclusion. Essentially, Manus AI is offering you the features of Perplexity Deep Research or ChatGPT Deep Research combined with OpenAI's operator and its ability to do the task on its own, which may cost you around $200 per month, combined with Claude Sonnet and its ability to write the code, combined with Lovable to build the website from scratch, all at one single place, which means you're getting the access of best of everything. And because of that, this AI model is just making the waves around the world. Basically, Manus AI will allows you to build the website from scratch. It will also allows you to do that deep research for any marketing research that you have. It will also create that series of tasks on which it will execute and will give you the final output at the end of its chat. So in today's video, we'll be talking about what is exactly Manus AI and what all you can do with this. Then after that, we'll be also covering the part of what is the technology behind Manus AI, how it is one of the great innovation in the AI space. Manus AI is just not another AI model. It's just a step towards an artificial general intelligence. So if that sounds interesting, make sure that you watch till the end, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friends, and now let's talk about Manus, the AI agent. Well, before understanding what Manus AI does, you need to first understand about what is AI agent is all about. So now let's talk about what is an AI agent. Simply put, AI agents are like an assistant who is going to do the work on your behalf, who is come up with a plan of action on the query that you asked to it, and now it will execute on it without you intervene in the middle. Think all the things that you do every single day. You book a cab, you order the grocery, you buy the clothes for your own self, or you also create a to-do list in the morning. Now you're doing all these things repeatedly every single day. Imagine an AI agent who is going to do all these things on your behalf. Imagine feeding all the past purchases data about the food that you like to eat, about the clothes that you wear, about the cars that you drive, and now this AI agent can able to take the decisions on your behalf because now it is equipped with the knowledge, with the memory about your preferences, about your likings, and that is how AI agent is going to solve your problems in your day-to-day life. Now this application is little in the future, but now today we have an AI agent who is going to reply your emails, who is actually repurposing your content. Now this is the general understanding about what is AI agent is all about. But you might be also confused about what kind of AI agent that this Manus AI is using, or what kind of AI agent that this OpenAI's operator is using. Well, let me take you inside an AI agent. Essentially, under the hood, AI agents are the large language models. Like you have ChatGPT, you have DeepSeek, you have Quinn 2.5 Max, you have Gemini, or any of them, along with the tool that it has access to. Now, this tool could be anything. It could be you searching on a web, it could be you running a piece of code, or it could be you creating an event in your calendar, or it could be you just want to create any kind of content piece. Now, whatever you want to do, now this AI model is going to do that because it has access to that particular tool to actually execute on a task which it has thought about, which it has created. Let's just take an example, okay? Let's just say you are super hungry and you want to have pizza. Now you can just simply ask to your AI agent that, hey, I'm super hungry, I want to have pizza, just order me a pizza and put on cash on delivery. Now what happens in the backend is this AI agent is actually relying on a large language model to actually come up with a series of actions. Now in this particular case, the first step could be searching the nearby pizza delivery store. Then the second step would be going to the pizza menu and just order the pizza that you would like to have. The third step would be just taking a checkout, adding your address, and the final step would be just placing that particular order. And that is how AI agents work behind the scene. Let's just say you want to search anything and execute something. Then the AI agent go to the browser and it will start searching anything that you want. And that is called a browser agent. Now the example of pizza delivery. Let's just say it just goes to the first link and it will just realize that the Pizza Hut is a close. Then it will just go back and just start replanning and rethinking about what else can do if something will just not work out. So it will just go to the another link and then there it will actually place the order. So it just not following your instructions and execute on a task. If something goes wrong or if something just doesn't work out, then it will just come back and start iterating on its own plan and just start figuring out what other ways then I can actually execute on this particular task. So in this particular case, it just goes to the another link. And that is how it will just not get stuck if something does not work out. It will just go back to its plan. It will start reasoning on it. It will start using its capabilities to think on the other options that it can perform, and it will just go back and execute on that particular query. In summary, AI agents under the hood are the large language models which has access to the tools, which also has the capabilities to think and reason on the series of tasks that it needs to take. And if something does not work out, then it will again go back to its plan and start iterating on it, and then it will come up with a new plan of action to actually execute the query and will give you the final output. And that is how basically exactly AI agent work. Now imagine where you have a multiple AI agents working for you at the same point of time. Now let's just take an example for it. Okay, let's just say I ask an AI agent that I want to build a website which has a front end, which has a back end, which has a REST APIs, and which also has a good looking design. Now, to do all these things, you need to have a multiple skill set. You need to assign a multiple task to multiple AI agents. Like one AI agent would be doing UI UX, or one AI would be actually debugging all the code. Now, you also need a one AI agent on top of it, which will be assigning all the tasks to all these small AI agents. Now, this is called multi-agentic AI workflow, in which one AI is passing its output as an input to the another AI so that it will actually complete the task. Let's just say I ask an AI agent to give me a storyline, and then that storyline AI agent will pass its output of story to the another AI agent. Let's just say it's a 11 lab AI agent, which will convert that story into audio, and now it will just mix all these things and will give me an audio file out of that particular query. Now this is called one-to-one AI agent workflow. Now you also can have one-to-many AI agent workflow, in which, as I described, you would be having a project which need a multiple task to perform, and there will be a multiple AI agents who are the working on that particular task. And then there are a agent who's actually supervising everything. Now this could be a boss who will be think that what to do when, and if something went wrong, this AI agent is going to actually take the decision and then will start executing. Now it will be say like, first of all we'll be creating a databases, then we need to create an UI UX for that, then we'll be creating a REST APIs for it, then we'll be creating or actually debugging all the code, or actually find the errors and use the debugging module. Then at the end we can actually deploy all this website when the production part comes. So that is how a multi-agentic workflow works. Underneath that, you can also have more AI agents who's doing something a specific task in that particular project. But basically, that is how the multiple AI agentic workflow works, where you have a main AI agent who is actually assigning the task to a small AI agents, and they actually perform the actual task and just mix all this up and then complete the final output and give it to you. And that is exactly how Manus AI works. So Manus AI runs on multiple AI agentic workflow, in which Manus is a main AI agent which has a multiple small AI agents who are actually performing your task and will give you the final output when you actually query to it. And all these AI agents will help it to complete the task and will just throw the final output at the end of the conclusion. And that is how Manus AI is actually working behind the scenes. Now let's go to the computer screen and just see that how Manus AI work. I'm just can't wait you to show you that how Manus AI can actually simplify your life as a marketer or as a creator. Alright, now you can see my computer screen here and we are at Manus AI website. Now as you can see, if you go to the manus.im, you can just actually land to this particular website where you can see the founder, he's actually just created the video, and this video is actually took the complete AI space by storm. If you can just scroll down, even without logging in into this particular website, you can actually explore the use cases of Manus AI. Now let's just take a look at the first use case. So if I go to the first one, so this particular prompt is talking about that how I can create a itinerary, a plan of action to actually visit Japan. So as you can see, I need a 7 days Japan itinerary for April 15 to 23 from Seattle, and this is my budget, and I need to have a complete overview and plan. And as you can see, Manus is actually scrapping the complete internet, and it is actually thinking about how it can create the complete plan to you to actually execute this particular trip. Now if you can just scroll down, it is actually creating, searching, browsing, and thinking about what are those information, what are those things that it can bring to actually create this itinerary. As you can see, it is actually creating a website in front of you. Yes, this is complete result, 7 days Japan itinerary, April 15 to 23, and this is the complete overview. Now this is a day 1, you have to go to this particular place, then day 2 you need to do this, on day 4 do that, and this is the complete plan. Even if you actually give it this particular prompt, it will give you some kind of files. As I told you that it will actually execute on the things and will give you the final output. So if you can see, it just gave me a multiple documents here. So the to-do list is here, the Japan travel handbook, and it is a HTML file. It means it may be a website. Let me see. Yes, it is a website, and as you can see, it has got a multiple kind of topics that it covered. Let's just say about itineraries. So this is the itinerary for day 1, day 2, day 3. This is the maps. You can also explore the maps here. Maybe it is using the Google APIs for this particular function. Now if you can just go further, it is has also got some kind of a travel tips, emergency infos, and all these things. This is the 7-day complete plan for you to actually go to Tokyo or Japan and just do that complete trip with a tight budget. So this is how Manus AI use. If you just go to the another use case, you can actually deeply analyze a Tesla stock. Now if I just play this particular video, then you can able to see that how this AI model is actually going to scrap the complete internet and will come up with the complete stock analysis. Now if you can look at the complete prompt, the summary says that company overview, key metrics, performance data, and investment recommendations. So it will create some kind of a parameter to actually analyze what is the stock performance is. So if you can see, again, it is going to also creating a complete website for me in front of me so that I can analyze what is the current condition of Tesla stock. It will just grab the complete data. It is also scrapping the complete internet to come up with the right kind of information. So if I just go further, it analyzes every image, every analysis that internet has about Tesla stock. If you just scroll down, you will get the complete analysis of Tesla stock. So this is the website. I'm clicking on this website, and now I have this full-fledged website, a static website, which is talking about the complete Tesla stock analysis. Now it covered the complete executive summary. Then it will also show you the financial performance. Now this particular AI model must be went to a financial report that Tesla has for 2024 or 2023. Okay, so this is the analysis for 2019 2023, and this is a complete financial performance. It will also analyze the valuation analysis, what are the parameters that this particular company has been valued for, and the technical analysis and the market positioning. It will just give you the complete fundamental analysis and technical analysis at the same point of time by scrapping the internet. Now it will also do the SWOT analysis for this particular stock. What is the strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It will also show you the what is the base price, what is the target price, what are the scenarios, and all these things. There are also some investment conclusion which will actually summarize everything for you and will give you the suggestion whether you can able to or want to invest in Tesla stock or not. So let's look at the another use cases. Now all these use cases are super useful, but one which actually caught my attention is this one, the lead generation feature. Now Manus AI can able to do a complete lead generation for you. As you can see the prompt, visit the official YC website and compile all enterprise information under the W25 B2B tag into a clear, well-structured table and be sure to find all of it. It means it will just go to the Y Combinator. It will completely scrap the winter 25 batch and it will show you the list of companies and their data. As you can see, YC W25 B2B companies. Now I know the complete companies who I want to reach out to. Now I can just take this data and just will go to the apollo.io, and there I can just find the people that I need to reach out. And that's how I can able to reach out the right people and will create a lead generation if I want to do it with Manus AI. If you are a salesperson or someone who actually need a leads in their businesses, you can use Manus AI to scrap any of them. Okay, so what else I have? You can see the research on AI products for the clothing industry. So this particular use case will help you to actually analyze the complete internet and will give you the AI companies who are into a clothing industry. So this way you can actually understand a complete industry or a complete niche, so you can take the clear decision that do you need to do the business in this particular industry or not. So this way Manus can able to help you to actually research the complete industry. So that is how you can actually study the complete industry and will just take the insight, find the problems into the industry, and there you can actually come up with the solutions and do whatever you want. So there are other use cases of Manus as well. You can just go to the research tab. Here you can, as I shown to you, B2B supplier sourcing, list of YC companies, survey for 20 CRM companies, research on market value of Amazon Web Services, NVIDIA earning report analysis on all these things. If you can just go to live as well. So in live, as I show you that you can plan the complete trips, you can analysis the complete stocks, you can also create a biography on any kind of company. Now, what else we have? So in data analysis, you can analyze the complete online store operations. You can actually also analysis the social media public opinion research. You can also create a charts for the organizational structure for any kind of company. If I go to the education, so in education, you can create a campaign explanation maps. You can also interact with the transform courses. Now, one of the best use cases for student is this one, converting lectures recordings into notes. So if you just go here, Manus will help you to actually put any kind of recording that you want. So if you actually take a look at this particular use case where you can put the complete recording of your lecture, you can just record your lecture, and now Manus will help you to create notes. It will also understand the complete content. It will create a kind of a guide for you, and it will also creating a complete website in front of you with just few seconds. Now, one of the best use cases for student is like this one, converting lecture recordings into notes. Now, if you just go to this particular use case, here you can actually put the complete recording, a lecture recording, and now Manus is going to create a notes. It will also understand the complete content and will give you the final insight from each of the topic from that particular recording. So if you can just check, it is actually analyzing the complete content, and it will also then come up with the website, a web page which will help you to understand what was the content and what was the lecture about. So if I just keep to the results, and when it completed the task, you can see this is the complete summary about that particular lecture. So what was the topic covered in this lecture? Numerical integration methods. It will actually solve the problems for you and will give you the complete explanation about that lecture. Now you just need to have to imagine that what all you can do with Manus, because there are multiple use cases here. You can actually put the complete videos or recordings about the topics that you don't understand, and then just let the Manus do the heavy lifting for you to actually come up with the complete summary, and it will also show you that how you need to study this particular topic. Now in the productivity tab, you can actually find the potential customers with the help of Manus. You can also review the complete contract, because there are multiple big contracts, like a multi-pages contract that you just don't want to read and understand. Then you can just put that particular contract through Manus, and now Manus is going to analyze that complete contract and will give you the final insights. And that is what we're actually seeking for, right? We don't want to read the complete things, the complete jargons that every contract has, and we just need to understand what all this about. So Manus will do you. It will just, as you can see, scanning the complete contract. Manus is working about creating a comprehensive version of that particular contract. Now it will also understand what all it need to do, and if you can just go further, it is actually giving you the final report. So this is the final report about that contract. So it just create a complete executive summary. It will give you the content, and as you can see, it is clearly just segmentizing each part of that particular contract and will give you in terms of pointers, and that is actually helps a lot. Now in the productivity tab, you can see that website SEO optimization use case. Now this was the complete job role in the market, but now Manus can able to do it, and it just completely replace that job role with the help of AI. If you can just look at this particular use case, you just have to give the query that run a through SEO audit on this particular website. You can just give the link of it, and then it will deliver a detailed optimization report with the actionable recommendations. Now this was the complete job. Like if you just hire any kind of SEO optimizer, it will just go through the complete website. It will analysis the on page, off page, and technical SEO, and it will also then come up with the suggestions, the recommendations. So previously the whole agency was working behind this particular task, but now you can able to do it with the help of Manus. Now as you can see, as I was just telling you what Manus able to do, it already completed the complete task. And here you go, you got a SEO audit report with all the suggestions that you need to do to actually increase your SEO performance on Google Rank. So it will just give you the executive summary about what you need to do actually, and what is the things which is not there in website that you can actually fix. So these are the strengths, these are the critical issues, these are the secondary issues. As you can see, it will also give you the prioritized recommendations, which means these are the high priority tasks that you need to just perform right now so that your website will get rank. Now these are the medium priorities, low priorities. Now this is all about the technical SEO implementation. It will also suggest you the code that you need to change in your website. That just blows my mind. I mean, it is showing you that what needs to done, and it will also give you the complete output that okay, this is the thing that you need to do. Just go copy this and just paste it in your website, and there you will have your complete SEO optimized website. This is the complete conclusion, and this is the SEO audit report for you from Manus. Okay, now what else we have? As you can see, you can also create interactive games. Let's just say if you want to learn any kind of topic and you learn that topic, you found that that particular topic is pretty hard to actually understand. There you want to actually have a games or a interactive section where you can learn that particular topic very easily. So you can use Manus AI to create a game for any kind of topic, and then you can learn it in the most fun way possible. So as you can see, this particular prompt says that the recent heated exchanges between Zelensky and Venice and Trump at the White House have garnered significant attention. Could you develop a simple interactive simulation that allows me to role play as a President Zelensky during those debates? I'm interested in an engaging interactive game that recreates the political scenario. Now, this AI is actually think about what is the personality of that particular politician, and this way it will just give you. Let me just show you the game first. So if I just scroll down, I'll get this web page. If I clicking on it, I'll just go to this Zelensky Trump Venice debate simulation. So here you can just start this simulation where President Trump is saying something to Zelensky, and now I have three options to actually give answer to it. So I have diplomatic answer, I have assertive answer, I also have other answers as well that I can give it to it. So if I just give, let's just say, assertive answer, so this answer will create one more kind of a dialogue from President Trump, and now I need to answer that one. So that is how you can create a interactive games to actually do some kind of fun, or even you can use this particular tool to create a understanding for your own self by talking with it, or maybe by creating some kind of games So that is how you can create the games with the help of Manus AI. Now this particular use case can be used in multiple ways. Like you can just throw any kind of topic that you didn't understand, and then you can start asking it to create a interactive games which will get your attention, which will take your engagement to actually play that game. And by playing it, you understand a particular topic. And that is important for today's world where the academics are just make it hard to understand any kind of topic. You can just put all these things here and will ask you to actually gamify your subjects. And that is how Manus AI will help you to do all these things. Now you can also create a professional teleprompter with the help of Manus AI. It will just maybe, I think, create a website which has got that particular teleprompter. Now as you can see, it is start creating that website. I just gave kind of a document that I want to convert into teleprompter. As you can see the prompt, please convert my uploaded speech script into a teleprompter presentation. I need a simple black background with a white text that's easy to read. The presentation should contain the exact wording from my script without any changes or omissions. Now you can also design your teleprompter in the way that you want. As you can see, it gave a more information about the font, about the color of the background and all these things. So Manus AI has completed the complete task. It just throw, if I'm not wrong, a HTML file that I can just browse. And here is my teleprompter. And now I can just start scrolling here, and then my teleprompter is just front of me without me doing anything. I just give a prompt and it is a complete HTML website which helped me to do a teleprompter with it. Now you can also increase or decrease the speed of it. Like this is one of those function that this particular AI model added by its own, which help me to actually see. As you can increase the speed, it will increase dramatically. And that's how you can also create a teleprompter with the help of Manus AI. Okay, so what else we can do? Now, as you can see, you can also edit your own podcast. Now, this is something which is time saving stuff. Now, basically, how it will work is you just need to give it a 2 hours complete podcast audio, and now it will just analyze that complete podcast audio and will give you the highlighted part of it. It will just create that teaser of your podcast, and now you can use that particular highlight, that teaser, into your reels. You can make it reels as well. So as you can see, these are the highlighted from this DeepSeek R1 podcast, and these are the reel transcript. So if I just go down, I can see this document of highlighted reel transcript, and this is how I can just quote or even get the highlighted part of that podcast and will create reel out of it. If you can just go to this audio file, you can also play this.
DeepSeek AI. They've got this new model, DeepSeek R1, and it's
and it will just play in front of you. Now this particular use case will just save a lot of time of a lot of people, and it might just also replace some of the people in the market. Now you can also create a business cards. That is one of the use case that you have, and you can also do a digital experience analysis, which means it will obtain a comprehensive website functionality assessments and detailed product experience report from the qualified digital evolution experts. Now it means it will just analyze the complete website that you have, and it will give you suggestions or the feedback about what was the digital experience or what was the surfing experience that your audience, your customer had while they were scrolling your website. Now this is also one of the great use case in which you can get the feedback from Manus, and you just don't need any physical person to analyze and understand what is the experience issue that your website having. Now it is one of the advanced use case that you have. Like, I mean, there are multiple use cases. You can see that you can also create your brand identity design. You just need to, let's just say, let's see this particular use case first of all. So if you can see, this prompt says that this is our company website, okay? And based on its design, style, and visual language, please create a set of icons that we can use in our PowerPoint presentation. The icon should be rich, appealing, and maintain the consistent design language with our website. Now, basically, what happens here, like it will just first analyze the complete website style, design, and all these things, and it will create an icons. Now, it was super hard previously when you have a kind of style that internet doesn't have, or you can just can't be able to find those icons that you need which goes with your brand identity. Now Manus AI can just throw the final output which has those icons which it has created, and now you can use those particular icons in any kind of pitch deck or presentation or any kind of stuff for your brand. Now previously it used to take a complete design team to work on this particular thing, where a particular team needs to understand what is the brand identity, what is the brand message, what brand needs to or wants to convey, and then it will create those icons with the help of designers. But now you can do it with the help of Manus AI. It just replacing the complete designer team in your company. As you can see, these are the PNGs. If I just go to this, these are the PNGs that it has created according to the design of brand. You can see this one, you can see this one as well. So these are the kind of icons that you can create with the help of Manus AI. So these are the use cases that Manus AI has. I mean, from this section to this section, we saw that how many jobs that has been replaced by Manus AI. Now you just need to hire Manus once because it has on a subscription based model. But when you hire Manus, you can automate multiple tasks of your businesses, and you just don't need people to do that task for you. And that is how Manus AI is just making your life more easier. So that's it, Manus AI for you. I hope you learned thing or two in today's video. If you like this video, then hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, and let me know in the comment section what other videos should I make in the upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll catch you all of you guys in the next one. This is Pratesh Pisar signing off.